بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
The Shia believe that Ali radiallahu anhu, may Allah be pleased with him, is an infallible Imam. Infallible Imam. Yet at the same time, many of them declare that Umar and Abu Bakr are kafirs. So the question is this: if this is what you think, then how is it that Ali radiallahu anhu married or gave in marriage his daughter Kulthum, the sister of Hassan and Hussein radiallahu anhuma, to Umar ibn al-Khattab? You know this? Umar ibn al-Khattab is married to Kulthum, and she is the daughter of Al-Hassan and Al-Hussein. May Allah be pleased with all of them. You see that? This needs real sincerity and reflection. What this entails one of two things. And the best of these two things is bitter. You understand what I mean? This entails two things. The best of these two things is bitter. The first thing, that Ali, in accordance to the Shia, Ali is not infallible, because he gave in marriage his daughter to a kafir. And this will be in direct opposition to the foundations of the Shia madhab, Rafida madhab. Secondly, it will entail the second thing, that Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu is Muslim, and that Ali was pleased to have him as what? Son-in-law. And these are really perplexing answers, right? Really perplexing answers. So this is the first question, and inshallah every now and then there will be questions like this.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
The Shia claim that Abu Bakr and Umar were kafirs, while we know that Ali radiallahu anhu, who was considered to be an infallible Imam to the Shia, accepted the Khilafah, the reign of Abu Bakr and Umar, one after the other, and did not rebel against them. This would necessitate that he is not infallible, in the sense that he gave the pledge to two who are considered as kafirs by the Shia. And this should not come from, quote, an infallible Imam, end of quote. Or the other thing is that his action is the correct action, because they were rightly guided, believing, truthful, just Muslims, rulers. So in this case, those Shia who hold to the belief that they were Abu Bakr and Umar are kafirs, are opposing their Imam in imputing takfir on them, and in insulting them, and in cursing them, and not accepting their khilafah. So which way should you follow? The way of Abu al-Hasan Ali bin Abi Talib, may Allah be pleased with him, or you should follow what you call your Shia way?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Ali radiallahu anhu, may Allah be pleased with him, married several women after the death of Fatima radiallahu anha, who gave birth to many children. From them is Abbas bin Ali bin Abi Talib, Abdullah bin Ali bin Abi Talib, Ja'far bin Ali bin Abi Talib. Now listen to this name, Uthman bin Ali bin Abi Talib. Their mother is al-Banin bint Hizam bin Darim. This is their mother. Also he had two sons from Layla bint Mas'ud ad-Darimiyya. One of the names he gave to one of these sons is Abu Bakr, and his name is Abu Bakr bin Ali bin Abi Talib. Also from Asma bint Umays he had Yahya bin Ali bin Abi Talib, Muhammad al-Asghar bin Ali bin Abi Talib, and Aun bin Ali bin Abi Talib. And he had Ruqayya bint Ali bin Abi Talib, and Umar bin Ali bin Abi Talib, who died at 35 years of age, and their mother was Habib bint Rabi'a. Habib bint Rabi'a. He had also the daughter al-Hasan bint Ali bin Abi Talib, and Ramla al-Kubra bint Ali bin Abi Talib, and their mother is Mas'ud bint Urwa bin Mas'ud al-Thaqafi. The question is, would a father name his son a name of his most staunch enemies? So how would Ali radiallahu anhu name his sons with names whom you consider as enemies of him? And do you know that Ali was the first from Quraysh to give the names Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman to his sons? Would this help you to think that there was no enmity whatsoever and come to your senses?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
You claim that Fatima radiallahu anha, the daughter of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was humiliated during the time of Abu Bakr, and he broke her bone, and he was about to set fire to her home and cause her abortion. The question is, where was Ali from all of this? Why he didn't take her right, quote, end of quote, while Ali is known to be the brave man, radiyallahu anhu.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
We remind those who ascribe themselves to the Shia as to what is written in their book Al-Kafi. This book is considered to be the most authentic book with those who consider themselves Shia. It is written there that the Imams, and this is in it, it is written that the A'imma يعلمون متى يموتون, the Imams know when they will die, وأنهم لا يموتون إلا باختيار منهم, and that they don't die except by choice, meaning from them. And this is in Usul al-Kafi, al-Killini, Volume 1, page 258, and also in the book Al-Fusul al-Muhimma, للحر العاملي, page 155. And also, you know of, this is addressing the Shia who may listen to this, you know that the book Bihar al-Anwar by al-Majlisi reports a narration saying, لم يكن إمام إلا مات مقتولا أو مسموما. No Imam except that he died by way of being killed or poisoned. So therefore, the question comes, if the Imam knows the unseen, as Al-Killini had mentioned, then he will know what will be presented to him from food and drink. And if that is poisoned, this would be known to him. He would know the poison and he would act to avoid. If he doesn't, he will die committing suicide, knowing that it's a poison and then taking it. So he will kill himself. And the Prophet ﷺ informed us that the one who kills himself is in hellfire. Would the Shia really accept this for their Imams? Wouldn't you think, when you blindly accept that they know when they will die and that they die by their choice, and that they would know the unseen? And how reconcile that with the Majlisi's statement, no Imam except that he died by being killed or poisoned? We hope for you to contemplate and to break this chain of blind imitation for your own benefit, so that you meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala free from these attachments. Meet Him on pure Islam. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallama tasliman kathiran.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
In this, we tell you to go to the book that you scholars, and maybe you, consider to be the most authentic book in your hands, and that is the book of Al-Kafi by Al-Killini. Go there to Usul al-Kafi, Volume 1, page 239, and you will find a report from Abi Basir that he entered upon Abdullah, quote, alayhi salam, and he asked him about a matter concerning if there is a mushaf, a copy other than the Quran. And he said that there is Mushaf Fatima, and that in it, the Mushaf of Fatima, it contains threefold what is contained in your Quran. and that it does not have from your Quran one single letter. So you can find the full report in this book which was related to you. Now the question which we hope you will begin to think about was the Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam, was he aware of a mushaf called the Mushaf of Fatima? If he did not know of it, how did then quote Ahlul Bayt, members of the household, knew of it while he is Allah's messenger? And on the other hand, if he knew of it, then why did he quote hide from the Ummah? While we know that Allah states in Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:67, يا أيها الرسول بلغ ما أنزل إليك من ربك وإن لم تفعل فما بلغت رسالته. O Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, proclaim the message which has been sent down to you from your Lord, and if you don't, then you have not conveyed his message. Allah will protect you from mankind. Verily Allah guides not the people who disbelieve. So where are you going to go with this report? And you now have heard what it entails. Either he did not know, and this is something, if others knew and he did not know, or that he knew but he hid it. A'udhu billah. The believer should work to save himself from every kind of insult and free himself from any kind of insult to the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for us and for you to guide us to the truth and make it clear to us and to abide by it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallama tasliman kathira.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states in Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, 155 to 157. وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون أولئك عليهم صلوات من ربهم ورحمة أولئك هم المهتدون. نعم. And certainly we shall test you with something of fear, hunger, loss of wealth, lives and fruits, but give glad tidings to as-sabirin, the patient and perseverant ones, who when afflicted with calamity they say, truly to Allah we belong and truly to Him we shall return. They are those on whom are the salawat, the blessings from their Lord, and they are those who receive His mercy, and it is they who are the guided ones. Now, if you go to the book which you think belongs to Ali bin Abi Talib, which is known as Nahj al-Balagha, you will find there that Ali radiallahu anhu said, whoever strikes his hand on his thigh at the time of calamity, then his deeds are rendered invalid. End of quote. And it is related in a book which is also very close to you. You can find in one of the reference bookstores of yours, the book of من لا يحضره الفقيه, which is written by Abi Ja'far Muhammad bin Babawayh al-Qummi. He related that Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said, teaching his companions, لا تلبسوا سوادا, don't put on black clothes, فإنه لباس فرعون, because it is the clothes of Fir'aun, the Pharaoh. And this is also reported by Al-Hurr al-Amili in his book Wasa'il al-Shia, volume 2, page 916, and Al-Qummi in volume 1232. And in one of the tafsirs, book of tafsir, known as Tafsir al-Safi, concerning the saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Mumtahina, verse 12, Surah Al-Mumtahina, page 12, وَلَا يَعْصِينَكَ فِي مَعْرُوفٍ. طيب ما شاء الله. Surah 60, 12, وَلَا يَعْصِينَكَ فِي مَعْرُوفٍ, that they will not disobey you in any ma'ruf, then accept their pledge. That the Prophet ﷺ in the tafsir, which is known as Tafsir al-Safi with the Shia, that the Prophet ﷺ gave the pledge for the women that they should not put black clothes, nor they should tear apart clothes, nor they should wail, and they should not yell asking for destruction on themselves. And in the book which is considered to be a reference to you, which is the book of Al-Kafi by Al-Killini, that he, the Prophet ﷺ, admonished Fatima radiyallahu anha that if I die, don't scratch a face and don't let your hair grow. I mean, let it grow because of me. Rather, we rephrase this, and don't wail on me. And your Shaykh Al-Qummi related that it is from the statements of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which no one had mentioned before him, that an-niyaha min amal al-jahiliyyah, that wailing is from the acts of jahiliyyah, of pre-Islamic era. So now after this, of course there are many quotations, but we want to be very brief. After all of this, why do you oppose all of that in your actions? Whom should we believe? The messenger and the household, or the mullahs, your mullahs? And if this act of beating oneself with the chains, which is and shedding the blood from the head by knives and swords, which you do, if this, as you claim, this has a lot of reward, why these mullahs, they don't do this and leave it for you only to do?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
If you claim, as the Shia claim, that those who attended the occasion of Ghadir Hum, that they were in the thousands from the companions, and that they heard all of them the will or the bequest that Ali is the Khalifa after the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, immediately. Then the question is, why is it that no one from the companions stood up and was angry for Ali? Not even those companions whom you revere, like Ammar bin Yasir, or Al-Miqdad bin Amr, or Salman al-Farisi. Why did they say to Abu Bakr, "Oh Abu Bakr, how come you took the Khilafah and abducted the Khilafah from Ali, while you know what the Messenger had said to him in this occasion that you always refer to as where the Prophet gave the pledge and gave the authority to Ali immediately after him? Why is it that no one from these companions who were in the thousands never faced Abu Bakr about it?"
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Submission and slavery belongs to Allah alone. قال الله تعالى in Surah Az-Zumar 39:66, بل الله فاعبد بل الله فاعبد. Nay, but worship Allah. فاعبد. So why you call yourselves and give names to your children and Abdul Hussein, Abdul Ali, Abdul Zahra, Abdul Imam? And why the Imams did not give such names to their children? And could it also be correct and valid for you to claim that the meaning of, for example, Abdul Hussein, meaning the servant of Hussein, you think that this is valid after the martyrdom of Al-Hussein radwanullahi alayhi? Is it to be believed that you offer him food and drink and serve him and offer him the wudu to make wudu so that you become court servant of him? So that is it. Now, what do you have for an answer for this if you do? May Allah the Most High open your heart to the truth and make you think correctly about these matters. Make sincere attempts to seek the truth and depend upon Allah the Most High to show you the path. Put your trust in Him. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.